Grace. Rumour was floating around because of her scarring under her neck that she wasn't just human. I dug into it, and I will boast I was the first video on YouTube to suggest she's an I-950, and maybe the only video that suggests she is an I-950. This comes from reading The Infiltrator, which is a follow-up story from the Terminator 2 movies. I'll leave a link below. But this is what made me believe that she's an I-950. I mean, with the scarring down where bones should be, where neck lines and that should be, you can see it in the pictures. That gives rise to believing that she is a hybrid or I-950 an infiltration unit. See, basically, an I-950 starts off as a baby. This is the grown by Skynet. Starts off as a baby with a neural net processor attached to the brain. This provides an uplink to Skynet. They, from near enough, as soon as they can crawl, are coaxed into crawling by holograms and stuff like that until they're literally just knackered, until they can't crawl no more, technically trained from birth. After about 4 years, they're given injections that rapidly age them. During this time, they're taught how to socialise with others, how to interact with other infiltration units and humans. They're taught combat training, and this is taught by or supervised by T-800s, and then they're brought up to the physical peak. The next 4 to 5 years of development are taken naturally due to instability of the hormones and the changes of the human body, so they don't lose focus or bugger up, basically, because if they do, then they're just straight off terminated because it's just a waste of energy. When they get to a certain age, then they're implanted with cybernetic implants. There's, from the neural net processor, there's connections that go down through the spine, connecting to all vital areas of the body, basically the areas that they need to control, which is organs and limbs. There's connections to their retina, so she can pull up a heads-up display whenever she needs it. It's not there permanently, but when she needs it, it just pings up. It's all, she can control everything by the neural net processor inside her brain. So fully formed I-950s possess unparalleled control of the physical bodies. They're able to directly control glandular secretions, so they can sweat whenever they need to or not sweat. They can control all the muscles, pain suppression, emotions, everything, heart rate, the lot, so they can control everything. This just makes them basically an elite human being, but as elite as a T-800. Capable of wireless communications, so any devices that are able to be connected to wirelessly, anything that she can connect to wirelessly, she can connect to. So nothing stupid like in Terminator 3 where the TX was able to control a bog standard analog police car. It's just not possible at all. How can you control a police car that doesn't have impossible anyway. That's what bugged me about that. Just these small snippets from The Infiltrator and ideas of the I-950. When we hear what happened in CinemaCon, where Grace appeared through the bridge, that's the bridge, her bubble, she appeared, melted through the bridge, fell, landed, banged off a load of columns and that, hit the floor. Then, without going into the scene too much, she then got up, 2 policemen tried to arrest her, and as they tried to arrest her, a heads-up display kicked into gear, targeted the weapons, took out the blokes, and I mean took out the blokes big time. Like, big time. Disarmed them, took the weapons, and then moved on like they weren't even there. So she's proper deadly. The size of her compared to Mackenzie Davis, Mackenzie Davis's size compared to Natalia Reyes, so Grace compared to Danny Ramos, perfect size. So she's able to protect her, cover her. She's got all the weaknesses of a human being, but pain suppression. She is allowed to feel certain feelings, but only certain feelings. So the next thing is, how did they reprogram her? And I don't think she was reprogrammed. I believe that she, from birth, was obviously grown like what I said at the beginning, grown, trained and everything, but as she saw what was going on, the human side of her rebelled, and she pretended. So she went through the whole training situation, got as much as she could out of him whilst pretending to be an I-950, an infiltration unit, and then when she had the ability to escape or get sent back in time, she then decides, right, I'm going to protect, I'm going to help the humans, because obviously I'm human and I don't want the humans to be eradicated. So I don't think she's reprogrammed. I just think she had the strength mentally, the willpower to stay and keep her natural, so that's a little bit about Grace. I know I was a bit because I don't read out. I've read a little bit there, but I don't really read out. I don't script out. I just flow it off. And I also try and dumb it down. So, and I don't mean that offensively. I try and do it in layman terms, so people that aren't fully into the Terminator franchise but enjoy the franchise can understand what I'm on about as well, without them going, what the fuck? So this is Upside Down 6. Please like and subscribe. Peace out.